throw one question to each of you.
Sure.
Is that okay? I'll throw one question. How has your passion, how has your belief in fighting for the environment, raising awareness of climate change, how has that affected your personal life? Has it?
We'll answer it now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're ready?
Yeah.
We're on air?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Cora, what do you want? Or
Well, yeah, you
How
first.
has it? So how,
Okay.
how has you obviously taken this? I mean, both of you have been talking about it for a long time, have been studying it. How has this affected your personal life?
Well, it has made me younger because there are just too many challenges, and you really have to be healthy and youthful to be able to respond to them. No, it has made life more meaningful. There are just when you are in this field, you will see that not only the beauty of the environment, but the challenges around you, and there are just too many things to be done that. You know, I'm sleeping at about 3 o'clock in the morning because now I'm putting together a book on best practices on climate change in the Philippines. And there are about 100 contributors to it.
You don't feel inundated. You don't feel
Um,
like giving up or never.
well,
No.
no, not really. I think this makes your life more meaningful, and that I have to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity to be able to do something that is really meaningful, that can impact not only my immediate environment, but you see, everything that we do in this field affects the world.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
no matter
yes.
how small
Sisibuk.
it is, it affects the world, and so it's a continuing challenge.
Lauren,
how has it affected my private, personal
your
life?
well, you were a voice in the wilderness. How has it affected you as a
Well,
woman?
as I said, it's
your
been 30
personal
years,
life?
you know, from the time as I was a journalist and now as a senator. And I feel very fulfilled because what I used to document as a journalist, I'm able to enact the laws, the Solid Waste Management Law, the Clean Air Act, the Clean
Yes.
Water Act, the Climate Change Act, and the National Disaster Risk Reduction Management Act. So 4 important laws which I want to compile in one compendium of all laws, and that would be
Yes.
the challenge. So how has it affected my personal life? Maybe like Cora, I hope we look younger, and it inspires me, it motivates me, it challenges me. I live it, I breathe it, I love it. And I'm happy to tell you that most, if not all of my staff are more inspired and motivated because of the energy and the passion they get from me. And I tell them, you're half my age, there's no reason to get sick or to be tired because I'm so inspired to do even more. And when you see people learn from you and imbibe your passion, your drive to help improve our surroundings and Mother Earth in little ways, that's good enough. And if you're able to save the life of one child, save the life of a community, improve the lives of people, and when our laws have become models for other nations to follow. And I say this, I don't want to sound immodest, but it's a fact. The United Nations, ISDR, in Geneva, has used the Climate Change Act as a model, has been cited by the United Nations. The country, Vietnam and Bhutan and the Maldives have used our environmental laws, and I've asked them to speak in their parliaments to teach them about lawmaking for the environment. So it is inspiring.
So the next step is turning the laws
into reality, enforcing it, funding it, making sure it works.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And that's
very
what
much.
probably what Towns is doing, what we're doing
Yes.
for DRR workshops, what everybody else who are
Please
tweeting
tell
doing.
me again, what is the next step for each of you?
Oh, well, we have 2 major programs that we are running at the Management Association of the Philippines, which is leading it. We call it Private-Public Partnership on Climate Change, Disaster Preparedness, and Sustainability. And it has 2 major components. One is to help local communities improve their disaster preparedness using the Google-based platform. And then the second one is using bamboo for greening and sustainable business. And then the other one under Towns is the IC3, Information Caravan on Climate Change. So we are bringing together the experts in our foundation to be able to explain to the common tao what these risks are. Major risks that we are focusing on are coastal and ocean risks. Then we have geological risks, including earthquakes, and then health risks.
And
We have on March 16 the launch of our nationwide regional workshops on disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation, starting with the Greater Manila area, meaning the NCR and the provinces of Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, which we held in the Quezon City Hall. After that, we will go from every region, from the Cordilleras, Region 1 up to Region 16. And hopefully after the regional workshops, where we will have the OCD, the Office of Civil Defense, explain what is the National Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council and how local councils can be formed and implement the law. Then the National Action Plan will be presented by Commissioner Sering of the Commission on Climate Change. The Manila Observatory, through Tony, will present the science of it all. Then we have the best practices in the region to talk about what they've done. So, kaya dahil nagawa nila. They can do it because it's been done by them. Then we have local partners. This is an initiative of the Committee on Climate Change of the Senate, supported by the UNDP and the UNISDR and Australian aid and the Spanish government.
Fantastic.
I should mention also that we're now preparing for Rio Plus 20, the next World
Yes, in
Summit.
June.
No?
Yes, yes.
The theme of that is green economy. And so we hope that our local leaders will also participate in trying to help us achieve green economy in the country.
Oh yeah, I'm speaking in Rio Plus 20 in June.
Fantastic.
Yes, we're doing the Philippine perspective, coming from a vulnerable nation,
Yes.
and what we're doing for disaster risk reduction. I will represent not just the Philippines, but the UNISDR.
Fantastic.
Yes, so we're
from-
preparing for that, and
Yes.
hopefully we can have small pockets of workshops around the country on to June for Rio Plus 20 and beyond Rio Plus 20.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, from the personal all the way to the global, it's an important.
And everyone can do his or her
Yes.
share.
Okay, fantastic, Dr. Cora Claudio, Senator Lauren Lagarde.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much
much,
for
Maria.
for joining Talk Thursday.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. Please join us again next Thursday for our next episode of Talk Thursday, Women in the Environment Today on International Women's Day. I'm Maria Ressa. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Very
you.
good.